There was a challenge posed about the 6-month. Are you going to deal with that challenge?
Mr. Enqi challenged me to a debate?
Yeah, with the 6-month fast.
That's funny.
You and
Minister Enqi, are you watching, brother? My brother. Listen, let me say something. Let me give you a history about myself. I only entertain debating anybody to invest morality into the debates. Now, I invested information into the debates. Right? Y'all saw me. I debated Polite, all these other people. But I see the problem. I know what the problem is. The problem is, some of you have never had attention before. I didn't grow up like that. I had my father, my grandfather. You know what I mean? I had a family. I grew up down south. And it doesn't mean I don't have deficiencies. It just means that I'm just labeling that because I know when people have spiritual attention deficit disorder. They like to jump behind the camera, right? Listen, let me say something. You don't see me, I said this for a reason. You don't see me on YouTube a lot and jumping in front of cameras. Except, I do stuff beside another, then I disappear, right? You see me. I go do something, then I'm disappearing. I'm disappearing to my real world. That I live in every day, that I love. Now, let's say I just want to be a nigga. Minister Enqi wouldn't get no views. He's my student. It doesn't mean I'm better than him. It just means that watch me with my character, how I deal with him wanting to debate me. Now the debate is fine. If the people wanted to debate, I'll have it. Because I do things for the education of the masses. But I don't do things for any of this other stuff. And this is a case and scenario. Like, I love that brother like, I love my family. And that can't change no matter what he says about me. You have never seen me go into public and say one thing about Minister Enqi except maybe to critique him on some scientific things. That's it. You can go watch videos where Minister Enqi is critiquing me, my person, and he doesn't even know me like that. But that's still my brother. Ask Minister Enqi how long he stayed at my house, how many books I gave him to do the research that brought him to the point that he has. Nobody knows that but me and him. Now you know it though. Who paid for the books? Who paid for the research? Who knew what books to get him to the level that he's at right now? And he's brilliant. But you can't debate. Because I would be coming to slip in the character defaults, just like I did with Polite. Polite is brilliant. I didn't come to debate you about Islam. I came to debate you about morality. And now you're dealing with it. Now you're dealing with it. And you're going to deal with it because you got to face yourself. If you're brilliant, you have to refine your character. We all have character faults. I have character faults. I'm wise enough to recognize them, speak them, and work on them. And I don't want to jump behind a camera just to, get 100,000 views on the YouTube view. I don't care about that. That's for him. That's going to help. I'm not going to be out in front of a camera, and I know Minister Enqi will need the attention to take care of his family. I'm going to do the things that I know that are way more advanced. I'm sorry to say. And it doesn't take one iota away from his brilliance, but anyone who looks at that can see what that is. That's what it is. Now, this is the first time you ever heard me say something like this. But the question came, and maybe it was time to say it. But you can go back and look at the videos where he calls Arna ISIS a fraud. He was a member of Arna. Why would you go on and say that based on some hearsay you heard from another brother when you can call me anytime you want? You've been in my house. Oh, my bad. Yeah, you're bad. Then you went and did it again. What is it? What is the impetus to do these things? It's just a classic example of the healing that we need in the community. And that's why my response to his video is, anyone that sees Minister Enqi knows that he needs healing and we need to help our brother heal. And if he sees this, no matter what he says, he knows I'm 100% accurate. Because I've been in him with scenarios enough to see that. So I would do the debate. I would take on the challenge on whether or not tyrosine is the precursor to melanin. Because to me, that's an easy argument. See, I'm not one of these people who are going to blast you into the stars with melanin. I'm not going to do that. Your melanin is compromised. You don't know what to put in your mouth. You can't preserve the cell cycle, which is the family, and your family on the outside is disrupted, and your cell family is disrupted, and we can see it on your face and in your life. So why are you playing with fire? Minister Enqi, if the people want to debate, I don't mind, I'll do it. I'll take a little Sunday off or whatever to discuss the origin of, and whether phytic acid is a detriment to original people. I already showed the video where he went on the genetic tour of a Black Planet tour and was banging on phytic acid, talking about how destructive it was to iron, metabolism, all these things because he was checking another brother. And then he comes right back a year later and attacks, well, I wouldn't say attack, addresses phytic acid as a detriment. If you change your research, the precursor to your conversation should have been, man, look, I used to be on the phytic acid too, right? See, that's character. The character, I used to be on the phytic acid too, but I studied something, I found out something different. And that will be your path and your progression. But how are you going to be on the video with me, and I'm watching you the whole time, you're having an argument with the person like, come on, God. But did I put the video out when he started the phytic acid thing? I didn't say no, I was just at home taking care of my children. At no point did I do anything until he got behind my brother's camera and tried to start a flame. I just put it out. Look, this is what you said 8 months ago. You said phytic acid was a problem. Now you're saying phytic acid is not a problem. It's only a problem for Europeans. What lab did you do your research in? Because you're not doing the research on yourself. Because you won't do that. You didn't take the 6-month challenge to just see. The 6-month challenges would have been like, okay, well, you got the quantum magnetic analyzer and all these things. You could have looked at your urea cycles and see whether it dropped or rise. You got the same equipment because I told it, and I bought you a magnetic analyzer. I got the Amazon receipt. So what are you talking about, brother? Who are you talking to? You can't talk to me like that. But you're still my brother. I still love all 8 of your children. And that's why I will never attack you in the public. I'm only saying what I'm saying here for clarity. Some people are not getting enough attention, so this becomes our bar. And we need a drink because we're stressed out. Stop drinking on YouTube. They might make it a violation. To my brother, I'll take it. If y'all want to see a debate on melanin, he can bring Dr. Africa. He can bring Dr. Carol Barnes. No, I'm saying something upstairs, if that's what it is. He can bring all of that. You know what I mean? I got spare time. See, y'all too emotional. Oh, we don't want to see that. We need to be fun. Come on, man, please. Stop, man. I'll stop. I mean, the yin and yang of it is sometimes we do need to have some debates. Shit, don't act like I don't work. We need to be focused on work. The same people who tell me I need to be focused on work. If I check your card, how many times you punch it in your aboriginal clock, nigga, you'll get fired. So come on, I don't want to hear that. That's just too much. I'm saying what I'm saying. If the people show me that they want a public debate between how we would arrange it with George, myself, and Minister Enqi, however it would be arranged with 3, that might be the first one. 3 varying points on certain things. That would be great, right? George comes,
Would it?
Minister Enqi comes, and then I come, and we share information. We share whatever we have. There's nothing wrong with that. It'll be better than that broke-ass melanin conference y'all had. I said it.
Oh my goodness.
I said it. You know why I said it? Because I see what's happening to our people. We full of shit. Some of us.
Literally.
You know what I mean? We full of shit. But that's all right. What do you do when you're full of shit? You detox.
You purge.
For the record, you detox. So I'll be willing to do that, you know, and I'm keeping it upstairs. Minister Enqi is brilliant. Beyond brilliant. But there's a way to come at these particular things. If it would have all been upstairs, anyone, Diallo and the brothers, they can verify he was on the video. Nobody likes that nigga. And I don't really care about that, but why are you, what part of that it has to do with phytic acid and melanin? And go check my record to see if I ever said anything about him prior to this. Shit, everybody got the video. Sonetta got every goddamn. Go pull the encyclopedia or archive up. So, Minister Enqi, I'm addressing the people. If the people want to see that kind of thing, I would love to see it structured. I'm not participating in that they've been doing. It'll be structured. We'll present our thesis to the people. All right? Get some other people to be judges or whatever. We'll set it up. I have no problem with that.
I also have a suggestion of a prepare-off, a raw fruit prepare-off. I think the people will enjoy that. Same time. Maybe you could bring out some of the women, Chef Enqi, Abundance Child, and any other brother.
All the culinary artists, and they can do the first part of that. You know what I mean? Have a cook-off, have education, all that stuff.
George over here too. He's a great chef too.
Get in there, bro.
I mean, it's fucking true. Yeah, throw me under the bus, but it's true, nigga. I'm fucking nice.
Oh, come on.